Hey Earth Signs, is here Patsy, and I'm here to do your love bite for the time period between now and the end of June 2019. So, we're going to be getting cards this cycle from the fortune reading cards and the uh, astrology reading cards, and the information about those decks are in the description box below. So, Earth Signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So, to save time, I did um, shuffle and get your cards beforehand. And for some reason, all four of these elements have gotten the same card in the first position in these readings. And I have, believe me, shuffled and shuffled, but we still keep getting that same card. So that is Saturn. All right, so this is the part of you that accepts challenges in order to gain wisdom. All right, and we are currently experiencing, well, this is Taurus season, so that has, this is Taurus season, so you're an earth sign, Taurus is an earth sign, so that's also at play. And so happy birthday, Taurus, and happy Mother's Day to everyone. So I wanted to look this up for you. I had it already, then I needed to do something. But the information, I explained little pieces of it earlier, as I said in the other videos that I did, so you could check them out, the ones that are for the other elements that I did today. But I wanted to talk about Saturn. Right now, this is the time of the Saturn. A Saturn return is when the planet Saturn comes back to meet your natal Saturn. So it takes about 29.5 years for this planet to return to where it was when you were born. So you check your birth chart, see where Saturn was at the time of your birth, and then that'll give you some clue as to what it means for you now. All right. Also, I think we're in Saturn retrograde. Okay. The Saturn retrograde is in Capricorn, which is another fellow Earth sign. And that began on April 29th, and it will last until September 18th of this year. Okay? All right. So, again, Saturn is going to bring you challenges that are necessary in order for you to learn certain lessons. And so Saturn is about the universe stepping in to bring you the wisdom, the experience, and the to show you your strengths and your weaknesses so that you could best learn how to navigate certain challenges. Okay. So that is the planet that is going to be affecting everybody, apparently. And we're also in Sagittarius and Jupiter are both exalted during this time. So also we're working with those energies. So the expansion, okay, and going to the heart of the matter. But this is about some heavy challenges that you all will be dealing with, but those challenges will only be in order to help you grow and gain some wisdom. The zodiac sign that is going to be at the forefront of these challenges or helping you to navigate these times, these challenging times, is Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio is a water sign, right? This is about being secretive and possessive. It is about intensity and thoughtfulness and being charming and magnetic. Okay? And this is also about searching for answers, doing some investigative work, maybe some spying, All right. But again, focusing and using your intelligence. All right. Intense focus. And the house that's going to be most affected by these energies is the second house. And this talks about your assets, your finances, and the things that you value. And I think fire got this in the same position also. So you could be connected to a fire sign, a water sign. But in any case, this is a time that is going to perhaps pose some challenges to your finances, okay, and the things that you value. But these challenges are going to help you grow and to gain some wisdom that you're going to need in the times ahead when it comes to your relationship. Okay? So, from the fortune reading cards, in the first position, we got thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead to bring in a new and positive future. So, the fire signs and the air signs, I believe, both got this card. It was in a different position. I think the air signs, it was in this position. The fire signs, it was in the second position. All right. So this is about things that are going to be hurtful, things that are going to be challenging, but they're also going to be bringing you some enlightenment. Okay. And remember, it says weathering. So that means you'll be able to get through it. All right. As challenging and as difficult as these and painful as these challenges will be, you'll be able to survive it, and you're going to bring in some positivity for your future. The second position, you've got the devil. And this is talking about being careful to avoid temptation and deceit. So this has something to do with your assets and finances. This is about you paying careful attention to what's going on, all right? Investigating, okay? Taking an intense, focused look at any information that you're getting. I think that fire got this in the same position. I believe so. I think it was fire that got this in the same position. Or it could have been air. But there's something that is going to be tempting, maybe something that may not be on the up and up, that may be going on around you, something that is going to really need to be addressed right away as soon as you find it. So you're getting the warning now to make sure that you pay attention to what you sign. Make sure that you can trust the people that you're dealing with when it comes to your finances and the things that you value, and to call out any deception when you see it, or at least make your partner aware of it, unless you find out it is your partner, and that's a whole nother reading. Okay. And in the last position, we have the mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. So, you are protected, all right, by the universe. And things are going to be revealed to you, but don't take your protection for granted. Remain cautious. Pay attention, all right? Take care to avoid being deceived. But know that you're protected, but you still need to address the lessons and address what's happening around you. And the bottom of this deck says, beware. Be careful of whom you trust at this time. So, earth signs, be cautious. Be careful. I was joking when I talk about maybe you can't even trust your partner, but perhaps there is some truth to that. So, know that you're protected. You and your family are safe and protected, but there's a lesson, and it's not an easy one. Saturn does not bring easy lessons. Ask Sagittarius, they'll let you know. But you'll be able to avoid deceit and temptation if you pay attention. And again, remember, you will be able to weather all of these lessons. All right, so let's see what we can get from the Romance Angel Oracle, because this is a love reading, huh? And, oh, see? Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So it's not saying that you should trust anybody. It's saying that you should have faith in your intuition, faith in your spirit guides, trust in the Creator. Next is express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. All right? That falls on top of temptation and deceit from the devil. So perhaps it's imperative in order for you, maybe you expressing your love to someone or something about something or about someone will maybe alleviate some of the effects of the temptation. All right, so maybe if you express your love, your partner may not be tempted, if that makes sense. Okay, and the last two cards, that flirt and attraction. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, and you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So just as I got those cards, I heard you can attract more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. So perhaps part of the lesson that you are going to be learning this month, Earth signs, is to use your charm and your magnetism and your sexiness in order to alleviate this temptation or to avoid this temptation. So maybe you're going to be learning more to trust in your own ability to attract, okay, and not feel challenged by any temptations from the outside that may be distracting your attention from the things that you value, your assets, your home. Okay, so don't allow yourself to be charmed out of your assets either, or the things that are important to you, the things that you value. All right, so have faith in yourself, have faith in the process, express your love, flirt with your partner, but be aware of what's going on around you. But this may be a lesson or signs on you being more in touch with your emotions in order to achieve the results that you are looking for. All right, bottom of the deck, worth waiting for. So take your time, be aware of what's going on around you, take your time, and use the tools that you have. Attraction, trust, and flirting, and expressing yourself in order to keep the devil from getting into your relationship, into your business, because that may cost you something. For some of you, you may be having some challenges with your relationship, and you may stand to lose something, perhaps, if you don't start showing your partner some attention. That may be the way for the devil to get into your relationship. Oh, yeah, 4 of Wands from the Before Tarot. So this is talking about moving homes, or moving in to a new home, or moving in with your partner, making some kind of changes to your home, your foundation, all right? Something that is a new experience, something that is going to free you, and I believe that the air signs got this in the same position, all right? So this is talking about moving into a new neighborhood, all right? A place that's going to make you feel maybe a little freer. So maybe you're moving into the suburbs, or you're moving to the country. or you move into the city from the country because maybe that's going to be better for your life, right? So that is from the Before Tarot. Let's see what's going on with the vice versa deck, see what we can get from that. So this may be about setting up a new home, buying a new home, moving into a new home. And it may be a painstaking process, all right? But you have to learn how to trust in the lessons that you're getting, okay? Maybe trusting in advice that you're being given, but making sure that you check into everything, that you double check, you get good advice, all right? Express your concerns, all right? But don't be a jerk, you know, be nice. Like I said, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar, and sometimes you throw the negative people off. Ooh. Okay, so we get the devil. Okay, but this is the back of the devil. This is that side. That falls on top of expressing your love and the other devil. So maybe what this is saying is that this flirting and being attractive and being sensual and being sexy is going to be the way to turn this devil around. That's interesting. So this devil has his back turned, but he's holding this club behind his back. And if you were looking at the front, you wouldn't see it. So be careful who you trust. Let me take a look at that. The vice versa tarot. And that is the devil. Number 15. Now on that side, okay, so this talks about while the devil's attention is elsewhere, you may have a better chance of making your escape. All right, so seize the hope that you have within you. So again, maybe you're going to use your charms, your magnetism, your Scorpio powers to lure the devil into not paying attention to what you're doing, where you're headed, and what you're trying to accomplish and build. All right. There's one sign of hope in all of this despair, and the devil may not be aware of his presence behind him, and that is the lotus flower that is being born from the mud, representing the spirit that can rise from even the deepest inferno. So your faith, your ability to charm and to be flirtatious and expressive may throw the devil off. And so they may not see that you're growing regardless of all of the temptations and the barriers that have been put into your relationship. So I think this is talking about making yourself, like I said, catching more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. All right? And learning from the lessons. You may have to move away, or you may have to move. Yeah, you may have to move somewhere away from some temptations. And that may be the lesson that you are learning, that you may have to relocate in order to escape the effects of all of this negativity around you. But you have to communicate with your partner. All right, so let's see what do we get from the after tarot. All right, so we have before tarot and the present, and let's see what the after tarot is talking about. Oof. Again, King of Pentacles. So this is, to me, it talks right now about a reliable source of income, okay, and learning how to control the money. All right, not to be afraid of money, knowing where to make your investments and how to make your money work for you. All right, you and your partner are going to be working together to learn how to tame the beast called money, because as much as people think the beast is our sexuality, no, sometimes it's our materialism and our material desires, right? And this king is also placing this pentacle on this bull's third eye. Third eye area, his chakra area. So the knowledge and the wisdom, the ability to see past materialism in order to maintain control. Not letting materialism control you, but you control your materialism, your consumption, controlling where your money goes, but gently. So I think that goes in keeping with being cautious, all right, but knowing that you're protected, but using your powers of attraction, the laws of attraction, your flirtation, your ability to express love, and your trust in the divine in order to help you as you maneuver through this period in your life. Yeah. So this is really, you have to really pay attention to your money and your investments, because there's a lot of negative energy and hurtful lessons that may be coming up for you during this time period in regards to your money and your love life. Okay, so maybe asking you to take a look at who it is that you are inviting into your home. Who are you taking with you? All right, who are you bringing along? What are you bringing along with you? What are you inviting into your home? What are you inviting into your life? Okay. Trying to think. Let me just take just get another card from the after tarot. Okay. Let's get some more information about this King of Pentacles. Oh, Knight of Swords. Okay, so someone is going to be coming in, you or your partner or someone else is going to be coming in with the truth and is going to be knocking some people off of their feet. Okay? The truth is going to come quickly, and it's going to knock some negativity away from you. And that could be coming from a fire sign. I'm seeing a lot of this orange in here. So you may be dealing with some unscrupulous business partners, or people who maybe are not being honest with you. Could be real estate agents, could be attorneys, it could be accountants, it could be people like that who you normally would trust, but who have been not as honest as they should have been. And you're going to be able to, between you and your partner, or whatever the circumstances are that the universe brings to you, whatever the attention, whatever has brought your attention, is going to help you cut to the quick, cut to the chase, get the right answers quickly and boldly, because you're going to be listening to the messages that you're getting, all right, from spirit. You're going to be following your intuition, and your intuition is going to help you know what steps to take in order to unearth this deception around you. And King of Wands. So this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, someone who is thinking clearly, right, who is not letting his passions get the best of him, has control over his passions. He knows when to put them aside, right, and he knows when to look at the things around him that need to be changed. His ability to go with the flow, still maintaining his control, his compassion, but being very clear-headed about the direction that he wants the situation to go, the direction the situation is going, and his ability to change, right, with it, to make the changes that are needed and necessary in order to remain in control. All right, looking at the changes that have been happening around him dispassionately, all right, see what has come out of the chaos, and to make decisions and being willing to change. And one more. Okay. Six of Swords. This is getting to the other side. Okay. Being able to get to the other side with the truth, clarity, leaving some things, some hurtful experiences behind you, but knowing that you and your family are going to be protected as you go forward and that you're safe. So at the end of this ordeal, all is well. All is well, right? And on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands, so you'll have a partner. You won't be alone. You'll have your family, you'll have your partner, you'll have your loved ones. So let's get some messages from the Lover's Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. And if I didn't say Happy Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day. I think I did. I think I forgot to say it to the fire signs. Well, air. I might have forgotten. But y'all know where my heart is. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So, even though you're a couple, you're also two separate people. Okay? So, this is not about being possessive. This is about letting the person what was that? This was about allowing the person to share their strengths with you. All right? To come forth with their best assets, their best sides. Equally investing in this relationship, both of you. Keeping an eye on that also. That could be part of the, okay, that could be part of it. Maybe somebody is trying to charm their way into not being an equal partner in the relationship. Maybe somebody thinks that only one of you is supposed to contribute to this new beginning, to this move, or buying a home, and the other person isn't being given a chance to invest or to even have an opinion. All right. Maybe you go out and you find a place and you sign a lease, and then you say, honey, this is our new home. And they may be like, oh, okay, nice, but I would have liked to have been included in this decision. So be careful about that, paying attention to your partner's needs. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Okay, so what is your heart's desires? All right? Think about that. What do you really want? If you could have anything, if everything could be exactly the way you wanted it, what would it be? Not in your head, but in your heart. So that's important. And that is about trusting and expressing your love. So talk about what it is that you truly want without being deceptive, okay? Express yourself, okay? Be honest with your feelings. If something doesn't feel right to you, speak up about it. If something does, then say that too. You know, you can always express pleasure and not just, you know, displeasure. Oh. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So that's good. So you will be able to withstand all of this, and there will be a blessing at the end of the day, and peace and enlightenment. All right, and the secrets will be revealed. You'll know what it is that you need to know, and you'll be able to trust in your own inner guidance. You'll be able to trust in the universe and in the love that exists for you from the Creator, protection for yourself and your family, your relationship. But you have to be honest with yourself, decide what it is that you really want in your heart, be able to express that to your partner and your loved ones. Pay attention to what's going on around you, and don't allow your devil side to outweigh your trusting side and your loving side. Okay? Use the tools that you have to attract what it is that you want. Use the Scorpio energy to do your investigations and maybe even your seduction in order to get things balanced and favorable when it comes to this relationship, your assets, and the things and the people that you love. So, Earth signs, thank you so much for allowing me to bring these messages to you. And I will be coming back to speak to you as soon as I can throughout this month between now and June. All the readings for May and June are already up. So enjoy your holiday, and I'll be speaking to you all real soon. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these messages. Okay, so thank you. Peace. Ashe.